So what's good, homies? It's your man, Dr. BOA. You know, we live in a society that tells a man that you must be willing to do what a woman wants you to do because women have so much value in your life and a woman can bring so much value to your life. So we have many men who are open to this concept of open marriage or open relationship or, any of these lack of commitment situations. And the truth of the matter is this: you have to ask yourself, what are the benefits that a woman brings to your life? If a woman takes you from being a millionaire to a billionaire, she can be with whoever she want to be with. But if this is something you're doing strictly because a woman tells you this is what you must do in order to have her in your life, in any capacity, then we're dealing with a situation where men have not been told and raised by men to live by the "it's my way or no way" mantra. Now, recently, Travis Scott and Kylie Jenner have decided that they're going to be together again. But here's the problem. She has demanded that he accepts an open relationship if he wants to be with her again. And here's a man who says, you know what, you're so valuable to me and you mean so much to me. And what you bring to my life is so important that I'm going to be okay with that. I'm going to be okay with being in an open relationship with you. Men, you must stop compromising your manhood and masculinity and what you want in order to have a woman. Because here's the thing. What's the purpose in having a woman claim you or you claiming her in any way if you have to agree that your woman, as you have claimed her to be, can be with whoever she wants to be with? Why don't you let her be somebody else's woman and then you just get with her? If you got to pick either of those two things, doesn't it make more sense to let somebody else be her man and take care of all of those responsibilities than to be the one who's her man, take care of all those responsibilities that come with that, and then still let her roam free? Let's take a deep dive on this one. But first, let's elevate to a higher plane. Prepare for takeoff. Now, the truth of the matter is this. When you put yourself in a situation with a woman where she's able to control the dynamic and control the scenario, and you'll accept whatever she wants to be, in other words, it's her way or no way, then you are telling yourself and that woman that you are willing to be the wife and let her be the husband in this particular scenario. Now, we're not talking about legal marriage, because whether you're legally married or not, if you and a woman are together in a relationship, especially if y'all cohabitate, then y'all are married, man. From the moment you and a woman become intimate, then technically speaking and spiritually speaking, literally speaking even, she is your wife. So we're not talking about legal marriage. We don't have to talk about legal marriage when we talk about husband and wife. These are roles that women and men play in one another's lives, having nothing to do with legal marriage. But Travis Scott is his own entity. He is a very successful musician with a huge cult-like following. He's worth millions on his own. Doesn't matter if her family is worth more or any of that. See, as men, you got to stop thinking about marrying into a family's wealth when the leader of the family is a matriarch. This isn't the times of old where a man wanted to have a man marry into his wealth to oversee his wealth so his daughters wouldn't trick it off or end up with the wrong man who's going to run through it. This is a family that is run by a woman, a matriarch, a woman with so much matriarchal power and so much energy and so dominant that she turned a world-class Olympian from a man into a man who thinks he's a woman. So let's not talk about, well, he getting into a rich family. No, he's not. Look what happened to Kanye. Kanye got into that family, but Kanye didn't get into that family. Kanye married that woman, man, built his own money, man, and dipped. He didn't get into that money. So what you have to understand is this. Here's a man who feels like that's the best he can do. And looks-wise, it may be the best he can do. Now, whatever you think about the Kardashians' physical appearance, there are men who think they're beautiful women. And I myself, I'm not going to sit here and say they're the worst looking women on the planet. They aren't. They're closer to the best looking women than they are to the worst looking women. I'll say that. But here's the thing, man. Why is a man willing to accept a woman's proposition to be in an open relationship? Like, what does it gain or what does it benefit a man to say, okay, that woman over there who's sleeping with all of those different men, that's my woman? Like, what's the positive part of saying that? What's the positive energy that you get from being that guy? You have to stop compromising who you are, what you want, what you stand for, what you're willing to accept for a woman who you, especially a woman who you were already with before. Obviously, whatever was between y'all wasn't strong. Y'all already broke up. You can't be going back to the same woman again. Not being in a relationship with her. Because technically speaking, if we're going to keep it a buck, anytime you and a woman separate or part ways, there's an energy break that takes place. The energy connection between you two has broken. And you can never reestablish that energy connection. You know what I'm saying? I was just talking to a dude, man, a couple of weeks ago, man. He's been married 20 years to a woman that he already married and divorced 30 years ago. So they got married. This is an older guy. They got married. And then they split up for a decade and then remarried. And he's not happy. And he can't be. There's no way you can be happy in a situation where you're back with a woman that you didn't want to be with before. You don't suddenly realize that, hey, man, I want to be back with that woman. And this whole thing about you missed the woman and you realize that she was the best thing you could ever have. No, let me tell you something. Solidarity, freedom, and peace of mind is the best thing you could ever have. If you look at life and say the best situation you ever had was when you were with a woman, boy, you need to do some soul searching. You need to dig into your own brain and figure out why you've been given suboptimal effort to your life to becoming the best version of yourself. See, if you become the best version of yourself, you love being around the best version of yourself. If you lollygagging and half-stepping and not doing the things that you need to do in life, then yes, you probably do feel as if you would rather have the woman around, you would rather be around the woman. But here's the issue. The main issue with that ideology is this. It doesn't matter what you believe or what you think. The truth of the matter is that the only time a woman wants to be in an open relationship with you is when you're the easiest man to get along with. You're the man who takes the most crap from her, but you are not the man that turns her on the most physically, intimately. You're not the man who touches her soul the most. You're not the man she wants to bow down to the most. You're not the man she wants to serve the most. A woman has two desires. She has desire to be served by a man, and she has a stronger desire to serve a man. And she will not be served by and serve the same man. That's a myth that women perpetuate out here to get you beta male simp manginas caught up in these type of open relationship situations, man. Let me tell you something, brothers, and this real talk. What's the purpose in having a woman around you, being in an open relationship? Like, what kind of man are you deep inside if you feel like this woman is so valuable that I need to keep her and still be in an open relationship? What's the purpose in that? What is the purpose in being in an open relationship, especially with a woman you broke up with before? I can't see the benefit of it because I'm better by myself without a woman around me in some type of relationship situation. So if I'm in that situation, it's going to be exactly the way I want it to be. Now, you can wrap your mind around the concept that, well, your woman going to be with who she want to be with, and blah, blah. Yes, we can talk about all of those things all the time. A woman is going to be with who she want to be with. Fine. Let's say that's true. The bottom line is, why does she have to be your woman and she going to be with whoever she want to be with? Why have a woman? Like, we don't need to have a woman if she's not going to fit into our program and buy into our process. No woman is that important where you should have her regardless of how she fits into your life or how she doesn't fit into your life. So basically, if this man is being in an open relationship, he's allowing a woman into his life and opening a new spot for her to fit in the spot itself doesn't fit into his life, but he's going to open that spot and put the woman in it. You know how much value you show a woman when you say, okay, if it takes an open relationship for me to get you back, baby, then I'll do that. Now, of course, the woman has come out and denied it. No, we're not in an open relationship. No, that's not us. No, we don't do that. No. No, they're lying on us. No, we don't. Yes, you do. Yes, you are. Open relationships are the thing that makes a woman spread the word to other women that these men will accept you doing whatever you want to do if you accept them doing whatever they want to do. Here's the thing. I'm not going to compromise that because modern women feel a certain way. It's my way or no way, not our way or no way, not your way or no way. It is my way or no way. I don't have to ever embrace it her way. It's my way or no way, not my way or her way. It's my way or her way, and her way is no way. So it's still my way or no way. I am not going to embrace the mindset where if it's good for me, then the woman can do it too. She can't. Because there's a bunch of things I can do, a bunch of things I'm responsible for in a relationship that the woman can't do. And so there are also benefits that I'm going to get in a relationship that the woman ain't going to get. And one of those is I'm going to have two women. Openly have two women. And she may have two men. But that other man, that boy going to be an undercover lover. He going to sneak around and creep around with her and get the time that I can't handle or that I don't want. That's what he going to get. He going to get the sloppy seconds that I leave on the table when I'm done feasting. He going to take my leftovers home in a doggy bag. Because I'm not about to enter into a relationship with a woman and let another dude openly reap the benefits. Openly. He may get the benefits, but I'll be damned if he going to get the same benefits I get. He going to get secret lover benefits. See, when you're in an open marriage or open relationship, then compromise is on the table. Okay, these days I'm going to be over here, or this day I'm going to go be with him, or this day right here we can't be together because I got to do this. Nah, shawty, you're going to sneak around and creep around. Here's the thing. I don't have to know everything the woman does. I know how women's character is. I know how women function. I don't need to know the sordid details. I'm not that type of guy where I need to know the details. I know how women are. So when she's out of sight, I don't know what she's doing. And that's cool, because when she's out of sight, I ain't thinking about her anyway. An open relationship in the way that Travis Scott is doing it is just a way to be able to keep tabs on what the woman is doing, even though you already know this thing that is called female nature. I don't care what this society becomes. I will never compromise my manhood, masculinity, and control of my environment enough to tell a woman, okay, you're my woman, but you can openly do whatever you want to do. Nah, shawty, you can do whatever you want to do, but you gonna sneak around and creep around. And whoever you do it with, they're gonna sneak around and creep around too. That's the difference between being the Don and being the average Joe. The average Joe get what he can. The Don gets what he demands. Y'all comment down below and let me know what you think about this topic, man. I look forward to hearing what you men have to say. I'm out.